Hey guys, Chef and Sherry here. We're super excited to bring you new content for our Hearts Found Healing Through the Arts nonprofit. Join us as we traverse the amazing healing properties of the arts for those suffering from trauma as a result of abuse issues. We began our journey in 2018 with a vision, received our 501c3 status in 2019, and got off to a wonderful start. 2020 hit us like a brick wall, but we persevered and are back bringing you music, art, and culinary art content. We believe in our mission and would like to take you along with us on our journey. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell. Thank you for becoming a huge part of our family. A big shout out to Ron and Cathy Pavageau for the use of their beautiful chef's kitchen for this episode of The Heart of Food. In today's episode, Chef Jackson will be cooking his famous cheeseburger soup. He's going to start with ground beef, browning some ground beef. He's also going to be browning some bacon for his tomato soup, BLT soup. Take it away, Chef.
Okay, welcome to The Heart of Cooking with Sherry and I. Today we're going to do cheeseburger soup, and I'm going to do step by step. Right now you're going to see all my mise en place. If you don't know what that means things in place. You get things in place, that way you can do a recipe without getting in the middle of it and then finding out you don't have chocolate chips for your chocolate chip cookie. Okay, so I'm going to start off by dicing an onion. Everybody knows how to dice an onion. I'm also going to show you that we save everything. I have stems from the fresh dill that I save because I put in vinegar and I can make flavored vinegars. Or if I want to make flavored oils, I can do it with oil. I save vegetable scraps because what I can do on vegetable scraps is I can make vegetable stock because it's better to put a flavored water in a soup or a sauce than it is tap water. Okay, cut this onion in half. And I'm always going to cut an onion in half and not worry about how to peel it because like I said, I'm saving everything. Set this over here. And then what I want to do on this is I'm going to make a fine dice. How you do this is you come into the onion just a couple of times. And then you go down the onion. If you want to make it bigger, you make bigger lines this way. If you want to make it finer, you just keep making them skinny this way. Turn it around. And no more tears for your onion chopping. All right, so what I've done is I've browned the meat and I've left a little bit of the residual down at the bottom. And I'm going to saute some onions and some dill. What I want to do is I want to get enough fat in here from the hamburger that I'm going to make a roux. I'm fixing to add some flour to this. Now, for all of you people that are gluten-free, at that stage when you add flour to most of my soup recipes that you'll see on this is you'll do cornstarch. Just thicken it up with cornstarch to whatever consistency you want, and then you'll be a lot safer with the flour. Okay. So I'm adding my ground beef. A little bit of the fat so I can make a roux. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add flour. And when I make any of the cream soups, you'll see and you'll hear me talk about whenever I make the cream soups, I put the product down here, whether, I'll give you an example, if it's broccoli, I'll do the broccoli, the onion, I'll saute it, I'll put a little bit of thyme in it, and then I'll put the flour. And the flour you want to put in there is to pick it up. You see how it's loose right now. All right, and then you're just going to add a little bit of flour because you want to pick this up. And you see it when it picks up. It's just like a roux. You know, roux is a definition of a roux is 50% fat and 50% flour. Okay? So you can see how I'm picking everything up. I can see in the bottom of my pan. That's what I want to look for. Okay? And so now, the next thing I'm going to add is some pickle juice. Now this is a secret, so don't tell anybody. Okay? I have the amount of pickle juice that I add and the amount of stock that I add is to make it taste like a cheeseburger. So you don't want to overdo the pickle juice. Yet you don't want to make it only juice that's in here. You want to cut it in half with the chicken stock. And then what'll happen is it'll start breaking down, and you'll get your viscosity by the flour and the oil. Okay.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little tour of this beautiful kitchen that Ron built for Cathy. Out of this world. He built this house. It's stunning. So we hope you enjoy these photos, and we'll get back to it in a moment. Girl,
I love you
all the time. Oh, hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
That's it. All right, so now, thanks to the marvels of fancy kitchens, I'm able to take my water spigot, not over in the sink, but over the stove, and add some water. And I'm going to add probably about 2 cups of water.
Well, we found out that we lost a bunch of footage. Somehow the button wasn't pushed correctly or something. My bad. At any rate, this is where you add your cheese and your chopped pickles for the cheeseburger soup. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. The recipe's in the description box.
Okay, that concludes our cheeseburger soup recipe. Remember to adjust the seasoning. Remember, salt factor is going to be in the chicken base or the pickle juice, so be sparingly on both. And like I said, just enough pickle juice to give it the cheeseburger flavor. Okay. Right now, I'm going to make a tomato bacon soup, which also
You can start over.
All right.
Go ahead.
Also, this soup.
Once again, we lost our soup video, so the recipe for the tomato soup is in the description box below, and I hope you enjoy this one as well. It's delicious. Bon appetit.